The tori avoids the uke's blow and hits him in the face, followed by a strike between the brows. At the same time, he steps forward and seizes the stick and pushes the uke down on his back. The uke should aim at hitting the left side of the tori's head. The tori evades the blow and strikes the uke in the face with the side of his left fist. He follows with a strike between the brows with the knife edge of his left hand and starts to push the uke. At the same time, he grabs the stick with his right hand, steps forward and forces the uke to fall on his back as he takes the stick away. Third technique, morote tsuki, two-hand thrust against stick. The tori should advance and lock the uke's elbow to throw him. The uke holds the stick with both hands and attempts to hit the tori in the solar plexus. The tori deflects the stick with his right hand and grabs the end with his left. He then slips his right hand under the uke's left arm to grab the stick and lock the elbow and throws the uke to the right front corner. Note the tori's hands, especially the flip of the right hand. From morote tsuki to the techniques involving the pistol. First technique, shoumen-zuke, pistol at the abdomen. When grabbing the pistol, the tori should not move his feet. The uke steps forward with his right foot and presses the pistol against the tori's stomach. As he reaches toward the tori's hips to search him, the tori twists his hips and grabs the barrel, making sure the pistol is not pointing at him. Second technique, koshi-gamai. The uke holds the pistol at his side and orders the tori to raise his hands, stepping in towards him. The moment the uke reaches out to search him, the tori twists his hips to the left and grabs the barrel, turning the muzzle to the left, and uses the pistol to hit the uke in the face. Watch how the tori grabs the pistol. The final technique, haimen-zuke, pistol against the back. The tori grabs the pistol in the way of kotegaishi. The uke barks hands up and presses the pistol against the middle of the tori's back. The moment he feels the uke reaching for his hips, the tori twists his body to the right, lowering his shoulder to avoid the gun. He then controls the uke's right arm and grabs the barrel to disarm and throw the uke. When grabbing the pistol, the tori should grab the barrel thumb up. Haimenzuke marks the completion of the techniques against armed attack. Finally, let's watch a demonstration of the entire set of techniques. When handling the set of weapons, the uke sits correctly in seiza. First, the techniques against an unarmed attack when held. First technique, ryote dori, two-hand hold. The uke draws close towards the tori and pauses for a moment. He then steps forward with his left foot and takes hold of the tori's wrists. The second, hidari eridori, left lapel hold. The tori grasps his own left lapel to make it easier for him to apply kote hineri. The third, mingi eridori, right lapel hold. When the uke attempts to pull him down, the tori steps forward with his right foot. The fourth, kataode dori, single hand hold. The uke pushes the tori forward to the left. The fifth, ushiro eridori, collar hold from behind. The uke allows the tori to take one step before advancing. The sixth, ushiro jime, choke from behind. The tori advances his right foot and twists his body to the left. The seventh, kakai-dori, seize and hold from behind. The tori stomps on the uke's instep with his right foot and pushes his elbows forward to free himself. Moving on to the techniques against an unarmed attack from a distance. First technique, naname uchi, slanting strike. The uke aims at the tori's left temple. The second, angotsuki, uppercut. The tori deflects the uke's forearm from below with his right hand. The third, gammentsuki, thrust punch to face. The timing of the uke's punch is important. The fourth, maegeri, front kick. The uke should be careful of the distance at which he attempts the kick. The fifth, yokogeri, side kick. The uke attempts to kick the tori's right side. Moving on to buki, against armed attack. When handling the individual weapons, the uke should kneel with his left knee. First the dagger. First technique, tsukake, thrust. The two are close together. The second, chokutsuki, straight thrust. The tori steps forward with his left foot and turns his body slightly to the right. The third, naname tsuki, slanting stab. The uke attempts to stab the left side of the tori's neck. And now the stick. First technique, furiage, upswing against stick. The two are close together. The second, furioroshi, downswing against stick. The uke attempts to strike the left side of the tori's head. The third, morote tsuki, two-hand thrust against stick. The tori locks the uke's elbow with his right arm. And finally, the pistol. The first technique, shoumenzuke, pistol at the abdomen. The tori raises both hands with arms bent. The second, Goshin-Jutsu, pistol held at the side. The tori begins to move only after the uke touches his hips. The third, haimenzuke, pistol against the back. The tori should turn his body and firmly control the uke's right arm with his right arm. Each Goshin-Jutsu technique begins with the uke and tori advancing towards each other. As soon as the distance is right, the uke attacks and the tori responds and restrains him. Since the two are always in motion, there's a risk of performing the attack and controlling movements in an imprecise manner. The uke and tori must therefore make a special effort to perform each movement correctly and with precision, step by step. When practicing Goshin-Jutsu, it's important to take it step by step so that each technique is mastered correctly before proceeding to the next.